Hello. Finally back to another streaming session. Sorry for the delay. Just do some quick confirmation to make sure everything is all right. And then we can proceed from the video that we've been working on since some few days ago. Not even a few days ago, but a whole week ago. And as usual, we go back to Lark. And Lark, should we play Lark? Yeah, we played Lark for quite a while. I think we should just play the audios once again. I really like them. So we're going to be starting with Shadow Shadow Drift by Scytheman. So I'm not so sure. Huh? Sorry, I was actually reading a text, and for some reason I just ended up reading out what I was about to type. Anyway, so I'm going to be sending the Discord link as usual, just in case. So this is something I've really been wanting to try. And it's in the call thing that we've been talking about since last time. Let's do the chilling one. Create an invite. Let me create an invite that can be used. I just join that call and I'll leave the audio on here. In case any speech or talking is required, because for some reason there's usually that delay that goes because of the streaming. So for those who decide to join via the Discord would still have that. Oh no, how do I pin that? I forgot how to pin it, like oh, to the long, oh yeah, pin message. Okay, so that has been set. We have the pinned message. If you need or want to join the Discord server to join the chat, you can do so. Okay, so that should be good enough to start. That should be good enough to start. So of course, as we did it last time, we had the Be the Boss audio, and that's the audio that of course we've taken longer than expected to do this edit because of the school and all, and we just have a short bit right now. Okay, let's just begin. Okay, I've said that several times, but yeah, we are actually beginning now. Looks like we're almost done with the video. We're to 5 seconds and 22, and the whole thing is 8 seconds. So, and there's a huge lag also. Quite unfortunate. I don't fancy the lag. trying to render this. I told you the lag is so bad, I can't even hear the audio.
Don't let it stop. You can be the boss, daddy, you can be the boss. Don't let it stop. You can be the boss, daddy, you can be the boss.
Okay, so that's what we have. Let me just recompose all these clips so that we can now proceed to the next step. Control Shift C, pause, and let's just call it 2. You see how bad the lag is, that even though the recomposing takes its own time. It's really troublesome, to be honest. So at that point, let me just crop that, delete that. This is where we'll be starting. This is where we'll be starting. B for beginning. Just roaming around my table. No, the temperatures are high, so all these little ants also need some water. So they're also there. What's this? I locked it. Oh, light. Okay, I forgot about that. Let me just unlock those. Oh, sorry. Let's look at what I've done. I forgot to pre-compose them. They're also part of. They're actually part of this. It's part of the rest. I'm supposed to be pre-composing it with the others. That was a mistake on my side. Shift C. Let's just pre-compose that. Remember, we had put it at 2. Apologies for the lag once again. And now we should. What's this? What's this? That's the texture. Why is it here? I can't remember if I needed to use it. Let me just place it. Okay, I guess it looks okay. I'll just leave it there. Just to move you B there. Just save just in case. I mean, we just started, but the situation that this is actually going through just makes me worried. Let's listen to the next part, the next beat that we are going to be working on. In case I'm not audible, please let me know. If there's any questions or anything that you think would be good to attempt, also let me know. What are those lyrics? I did not hear a thing. Just hide them all. We just want to hear the lyrics. What is it doing? There's nothing displaying.
Don't let it stop. You can be the boss, daddy, you can be the boss. Back to the bones.
Back to the bones. Should I have to confirm those? Do I need to confirm those lyrics? The song Be the Boss. The song Be the Boss. Be the Boss. Music. lyrics. I don't even know who the artist is. You can be the boss. I guess it's by Lana. I hope so. Lana. Yeah. Bad to the bone. Okay. Oh, no way. It bad to the bone. So okay. So the lyrics say, let's find the next picture that will be working with. We've done that. We've done Gojo. Not done that. We've used that picture. Did I not import the clip, the picture for Gojo that we'll be using next? It means all the way back to Gojo AMV edits. Well, I'm just getting my picture that I need to use. The file will be saved as be the boss and see. Okay, be the boss. No, there. About will there be something about Olympics? How do I saved my stuff? Songs to edit. I'm actually looking for where I saved these things. Edit like. Let me just okay, maybe it's not a MV edit, a name. Oh, I found it. But these ones I did not exactly. Let me just take them. They look nice. Let's decide what to use. Yo, Ryder, hello, glad to have you here. I'm going back to doing like some continuation of the previous video that you also around. I'm getting the clip, not the clip exactly, not the clip per se, but the picture of Gojo that I'll be using for this next part, because the lyrics themselves are bad to the bone. I think that was it, right? So that's what we'll be working on. Now just to fix. It would be good if these pictures actually had the artist signature. It will make it easier when it comes to actually what do you call it, giving them credit. It will make it really easy to do that. Okay, now the thing is I need to pick which picture. I've used this and this. There's this one that I can use. This one is a nice one, but there's quite a lot of effects. I think that won't be doing it justice. It's a really nice one as well, very simple. Let me go with this, because I'm thinking I should do some animation as well of this particular picture. So I think that's what I'll be doing. Just scale that up a bit and pre-compose. Then what did I not? Forgot to enable this one. Usually gets just some petty issue that I always keep on forgetting. In case you want to get the up-to-date audio as I speak, avoiding the delay, let's join the Discord server. Of course, there'll be an issue now since you'll have the up-to-date voice, but the clip won't be up-to-date, so I guess just the YouTube part will be okay. But I'm thinking this is just good enough, so let me just proceed. So we have this here, and what we'll be working on is some animation. We cannot it's difficult to animate these goggles because of his eyes already there. What else can be animated? You can animate this. Maybe I can be cutting the clips, the parts as we discuss and decide what exactly can be animated and what cannot. So what can be animated here is definitely his tie. I'm not even sure if this tie would even show, like the animation would even show, but looks nice. What does it matter? We'll just try to do some justice. We'll just put that and then I'll color over it. Can't see it so well. Okay, maybe a bit here. Yeah, just drawing above. What? A quick move we made there. Can work. It's been there for a while, yeah, but I've never actually given it a try. Should be doing that once in a while. Maybe if you want to try, you can also give it a go. Just do the masking on this other side. Recently I've been watching some streams, some VTuber streams to be specific, and there's one that I watched yesterday. It was yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I'm just label this first. This is a tie, yes, tie, so that I know what is happening. Okay, so this stream that I watched yesterday was an interesting one in a way that they were using those mics. What do you call them? The ASMR mics, and there were two people who were speaking. Each person was on either side of this mic. Therefore, you could hear each person speaking from each ear. So it was like you're sitting right in the middle of two people who are speaking, and these people are like just casually talking or spending their time. They were eating some caviar and just random talking and stuff. I wasn't able to watch the video all the way to the end. I stepped out a bit, and when I came back, the stream was actually over, which was really unfortunate because I enjoyed listening to them speaking. And that's when I realized the reason why people would join such a stream, because I mean, you won't be part of it, but there was something different to sitting and listening to them. I think I could spend most of my time doing that, but the issue would be some reason I mean, you don't need to have watched. It depends on the type of content that is being streamed, of course. It ended up totally distracting me, and you know, when you're trying to do something and you realize the work that you're doing is boring now. What am I doing? You realize you're better off doing something else, and that something else becomes browsing YouTube or just scrolling around in TikTok or watching some videos in Instagram, and by the end of the day, time is done, your work is not done. and you don't feel guilty for anything that would have happened there, which is not okay. Not okay at all, but what does it matter? I guess as long as you enjoyed, any time spent is time well spent. Is it said that way? I'm just clicking my mask and moving it wrongly. No. It would have been nice if I was able to animate these fingers separately, but I don't think I have enough brain to do that. But let me just put it as telling you the little ants even walking into my keyboard. The last time they did that, they destroyed my keyboard. And some of the buttons, not the whole keyboard, but some of the buttons actually got spoiled. Does anybody have something or a way to stop these little pests from doing that? Should I don't think animating. I don't know how to animate words coming out. The goggles. I don't think that's necessary. I think I'll be doing the head and the hair now. Yeah, so it might be boring watching this thing going on, but don't leave. After we're done with this, we start the animation. This would be really interesting for you to watch. By the way, the last time I tried animating, I was at one moment masking and did all that masking and stuff. But then I but I just found myself in what's that name? Twitter, right? I found myself on Twitter scrolling, just wasting time as usual, and I came across this particular creator who used who used this app, this software that makes even a 2D image appear 3D, and it's not the live 2D that we see in the VTuber models or stuff like that. It's nothing like that. It looks like an actual 3D model. This thing is just from a drawing, and it had some meshwork that was added to it. Wish I had the sample with me right now. That means I'll need to scroll and scroll and scroll all the way back to Twitter and look for it. Is there a way that Twitter saves? Let me just write Gojo head here. Is there a way that, oh no, what did I even type? Doesn't matter though. Let's delete that mask. Now we're doing the hair, and wait. Did I mask this? This goes with the hair, so I made a mistake. This should actually be masked with the hair, because when you move the hair, the back of the hair usually just moves along with the head, if I'm not wrong. So we need this back. By the way, have you noticed recently the funk? They call them funk, right? The funk songs have gotten quite popular. The funk songs have gotten quite popular. People like this type of energetic songs that I guess it sort of inspires people to do what they don't want to. Let's say you're supposed to do your chores, but you don't want to. So you decide to put some energetic music which inspires you to thoroughly clean the house. You will be wondering what exactly is going on to see someone dancing like some creep, dancing around to match the energy of the song while doing what they need to do. It will actually be is quite what do they call it? A sight to see. Okay, let's save that. That's Goju's head. Now instead of Goju's head here, we need to have Goju here. And then we'll have it split out as different strands also. Have it split out as different strands also. By the way, let me see. So what the next thing that we need to do here is masking the hair. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're masking the hair. Just we'll try not to spend too much time doing that. And the part we'll be working with just starts from this particular point. Where does it keep on going in and out? This particular point here, because we've already done this in the head part, we will be doing this part. Sorry for the delay. Proceed. Just trying to make sure everything is still working. Last time I was doing this, and out of nowhere, just realized the video had actually ended, and because of the connection and all. So I really hope this connection does not betray me today, because that would be really bad and quite sad to be honest. So yeah, let's proceed. There's a part of the hair here, right here is a big part, and it looks like the hair from here. Let me just include it. Really didn't want, but let's just include it, because if we do not mask that, we'll end up having a black gap there. There'll be lots of coloring. There are different ways that people do this stuff, and this is how I usually go about it, to try and minimize the amount of redrawing that might be required, because drawing is not my fault. I don't know how you guys do it. If maybe you there are others who actually go to Photoshop and redraw and cut the parts from there, then import it into After Effects, where they then now separately animate the files, the parts, having each part that needs to be animated with some little extra beat that allows it not to clip or not to look odd when it moves, so that you don't have that weird gap that usually stays behind. But this can also, the way I do it, it's the crude way. If I must say, or I must describe it, still an easier way, and with maybe some lighting and some effects to it, it's more or less fixed, because any part that was hidden, or maybe cognitive style, any part that you might have messed up ends up being hidden by the effects and the color that are there. You just mask these strands, and then you can also decide to use what they would call it, this thing, yeah, roto. But with roto, you might not get that perfect corners when it comes to the strands of the hair. Usually becomes very, very annoying. This reminds me, if you've watched Yuri on Ice, you realize there's a clip where you have Victor dancing towards the beginning. I think it's actually just episode 1, where we have Victor there, and he's dancing with his glorious long hair. You know, that's before he got short. Maybe he was in his 16, probably. Okay, he was a teen. That's when he still had no. That picture he was a bit older, but the hair that he had as a teen, that's what I'm referring to. And he didn't have it as a ponytail, which was actually open. I remember trying to mask that before, and that was it was a failed attempt. It is a script by the end of the day, which is quite unfortunate, because if that was masked, that would be very beautiful. Just continue, almost done with this, to mask, or we start with the animation right away. I'm disconnecting, but I hope the stream is running well. Yeah, it looks like it's running well. Actually, I want to try having some stream overlay similar to what the VTubers do, but there's an issue I've been facing. I don't know if you guys can or know the issue, but for some reason the 1920 by 1080 dimension that should be or is specified by OBS, part of it that gets cut out now. Like in this screen, the right part of the screen is actually chopped. I don't know why, but it's actually chopped, which is annoying. But the good thing is that that's not part of the screen that is being used, so at least it's not too bad. It's getting boring, all this masking. I'm really sorry for exhausting you with this constant, tedious, messy masking. I just hope all this masking, I don't end up deciding that the animation of the character is no longer necessary, which will be really annoying. And there is a possibility of that happening, because it's happened more than once. Okay, that should be all the layers that we need. Do I need, no, I forgot his, I need his, why is it playing? This part, yeah, I need this part without its hand, and I guess I'll just cut it out on the coloring. Or should I? Yeah, I do need it. I mean, I cannot place it with a white background. I thought of doing, should I? Yeah. We also do that, the breathing animation, which is completely unnecessary and completely not visible, but just you know, as usual, messing up or just annoying and exhausting an editor. The little minute details that are barely visible. Let's cut out the hand at that point. Little bit. I really wish I could do quite a lot of coloring because there's a lot of corrections that might need to be done at this point for this area here. Okay, we're all set. Now we're going to start. Let me just call this base. It's okay. Now I'm going to start with the cleaning. Just reduce that brush a bit. Just clean some stuff up. This is just the bottom part of the head, so the dark shadow is alright. Such a mess. As I told you, when it comes to doing artistic stuff, it's like a no-go zone for me. Well, might not need this. I need to cover this out because we're going to have the, what do they call it? We're going to have this tie here, so I don't really need the tie itself. Oh no, the coloring is really hideous, but we do what we can, don't we? Let me reduce that hardness. I need to be a bit stronger, and I need it to be white. Oh no, that's too bright. It's enough to give me a nice shade. Okay, let's do this here, and for the skin, just a tad bit of color here, just to get rid of this blue, because I want to use the skin color now. Now let's just use the shadowy part, and I need it to be smoother. Okay, maybe increase the hardness now that we're here. That's some messed up cleaning. That's a paradox. Paradox? Is it really? What do they call it? What do they call that thing where you have two statements that are opposite of each other? Paradox, right? I think so. I'm going to assume that's the case. Now I colored that and I ended up covering it up. The little blues everywhere. You can see so well that there's a huge, you can notice that there's actually something going on. See that you actually notice that there's a patch of color. What do I do? Stone clump? I'm not a fan of stone clumping. Stone clumping does work. You see that like it totally works. And the only issue is that if it goes to a point where you don't want it to, because it gives you all the colors that you might need, but there is a boundary You're not supposed to cross such boundaries. See, at least it doesn't look as bad as what we did here. This is what I think, unless I'm thinking wrong. Let's use this one down here. Okay, something like that. Haha, I told you it looks hideous. Let's do this part. This, cover it a bit. The white. And black. I mean, I need to cover the whole hand. I don't know how far the coat is. This part of the coat, the coat, all this, the coat will be here. All this is the coat, right? I don't even see it well, and my brightness is full. Just cover it. Let's take that dark. It's a navy blue, right? Let's use that navy. Just color it all. Up to this point, there should be enough. It's messy as ever. That should be enough. And then go back to the stripes. Like you there. You there, you there, you there, and you there. A little bit of mess. I guess that can work. Let's see if that can work. Then we have our tie. Gojo's hand, our tie. Remember, you needed to color that. You need to color that as well. You will just use the stone clump then. Oh no. It's going past the mask. I didn't expect it to do that. But if you just do the normal... Ouch. Sorry, I dropped the mic. What if we do the normal paint? Yeah, the paint doesn't go past. Which means I definitely went past with that. With that layer that I was coloring just now. Definitely went past with that one. Just color this completely. Okay, they look like a tie, but makes sense. Next is Gojo's hands. Okay, so it's the orange one, subtract, and the pink one, subtract. Add. Subtract. Why is it not subtracting? Add. Invert. Created by subtracting. Intersect. Lighten. Darken. Difference. It's not doing a thing. That means I might need to to mask it out separately. Wait, can I rub it? Can I rub it out? Can I rub it? Yes! Yes, I can. Let's do that then. Just trying to mess us up. Let's just show it we are not to be messed with. So we're going to just be removing that. And here as well, remove that part of the tie. Remove that part of the tie. Definitely just had something. Try to check and I realized there's actually nothing. Is that being paranoid or something? Most definitely is, right? Anyway, we're almost done with this cleanup stuff. That should be all. With some weird shapies. Then we have the head. Gorgeous head. I need to color this as well. Oh no. Go to rub on the head. Oh no, I want the color. How exactly am I going to do this? I remember when people do it, they usually like put a base hair color somewhere at the top, and then the bottom they let it have the skin color. So maybe go with this here up to this point, and then around here maybe we go with this skin shade shadow. There's a gorgeous head, but there's an issue. The eyebrows. I did not mask those out. I did not mask his eyebrows. I need to do that. So which didn't I? Let's just go to Gojo hair that I haven't touched yet, and then I call it eyebrows. And I just delete that and I'll work on that. So here that means it's okay to now cover this, right? The only issue would be here the specs now. Oh, I need to change this. I'm telling you the issue would actually be here at the specs. I have a very, very strong feeling that there's something that I'm doing wrong. It's not like premonition that they talk about, no, but I definitely feel that I've messed up somewhere. Let's increase the hardness a bit. Keeps on blending into the spectacles, the goggles, sunglasses. Don't want to do that. Good Joe. I was wondering where the brush disappeared to. Let's try and hide the strand. There's a fading shape here. End up messing up this. Okay, I think this is more or less okay now. Let's save that. That's definitely messed up. It looks like he's wearing a cape. We might need to make some adjustments to that. Nah. Is there no blood tool? There's no blood tool in. There's no blood. There's no blood tool. There's no blood tool here. Anyway, just leave that, and then we might need we might come and change it later on. Gojo here. Gojo here has a little mess here, but I didn't do this. I didn't clip this. Sorry. Completely forgot about that. Subtract. Nice. Nice. Next is the Gojo's eyebrows. Did I rub that out? I think I rubbed out the lid. Like, I decided to mask the brows, but I hid I covered the lid. That's right. Let me just remove that because I want to see the other side of the eyebrows. Just do this. Just a little bit of that. Okay, the Gojo is ready. Put on some makeup and making pretty. I told you. It looks bad. I rubbed out his lid. It looks bad. Okay. Now that we've sorted everything. No, darling. We haven't sorted everything. We still have the hair. We want to pre-compose this first. And then here is where we're going to need to cut out the different strands that need to be animated. So let's just duplicate a bit. Let's start with this one here. Picking this longest one here. This is the one that can be animated. So let's chop it off. We'll need that separately. Then the others, I can actually do some batching. Let's take it all the way back. Is that? Then I guess this part can also be another batch. Up to here. So this here be the other batch. Then these two strands, first thing that has the here, it goes this way. Blessed up to this point. We've done this. This one will probably also be separate. This one here would definitely be separate. Here. Let us cut that whole part out. It'll just be one little strand. I need to duplicate these things. Done that. So here This one, I think that's actually most of what is looks like can be flying. Did we do this one? This one looks like it can be flying around. Uh, that bit. The rest, I think, can just survive. And to avoid coloring, I'm just going to layer this here onto the already existing one. Just pre-comp that and call you hair animated, because we're going to go back and to this, to the hair, we'll need to add the puppet pin. We need to add the puppet pin so that we can actually use the hair script. Yeah, I recently enabled this mesh so that I can see, but if I must be honest, I actually don't know how this looks. I should color this, right? I definitely should. I definitely should. Uh-huh. Let's color it. Looks bad. I was not planning on doing any coloring, but this particular strand does not look good. So that means corrections. Mix there. I don't even know how to color. I would put some highlights. Just made it a solid color. Then after I do that, I'll need to pre-comp this because there's going to be an issue with there's going to be an issue when it comes to adding. Okay, it looks like this one didn't get troublesome. Okay, looks like in the end we may just need to recolor all, most if not all. It's some dark, just a bit here, bit here. Then maybe it's like a no, no, no. You're an artist to realize what I've been doing is trash. Just save that. Let's keep on going to that view. The this, I don't know if the more is it like the more puppet pins, this one can survive, right? This one will leave. Can work. Can it? I mean, after I've started doing all the coloring on the layers, I think it will be quite unjust of me not to color it. Okay, I'll leave the rest. This part can work. And then let's make sure did I click? Okay, that works. What am I doing here? Was I not at the hair animated? Okay, this one I was, and perfect pin. That's what we were doing. That's the last strand now. Nice. I didn't need any hula balloons. Save that. And then I want to add some shadow, drop shadow. I need you at the top and increase the softness, reduce the distance, reduce the opacity to maybe 20. It's definitely there. That's the strand I want. I also need that strand to be there at the top. So that's your shadow. And with that, is this, is this, is this, and is this big portion. Okay, I think that works. Oh no 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 no! I meant to press Control C. Okay, this here looks awful. Okay, then select them. Was it File, Scripts, on my Herrick, Puppet Pins, Run. Let's just let the red dude spark first. Okay, just save. Now let's return this to quarter because I can't see. It's 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 a, it's a mess. Look, it's not. It's using this as the. That's not what I want. It's using that point as the static point. But I want the static point to be up here. I don't want that. Let me just remove. Let's get rid of that. And just do them one by one. That's the puppet tool. And let's just start with here. Maybe the last point that is selected is what is. Let's do that for all of them. Yeah, I just realized something, and that is this drop shadow is going to bring issues. So I guess I'll just remove the drop shadows and I'll probably add them after I have done the movement, because it looks like it's not, it's going to cut out that point where the drop shadow is, because it goes past the frame that is available or the frame that has been decided upon. Let's just get rid of all the drop shadows. Is there no script or whatever that you can like select all the clips and say I need to remove all the drop shadows or all the effects of these clips that are here? Because I think that would actually be something that's really really nice. Here we go. Yes, you're wondering why I did not add. I thought. Yes, I just quoted it. Now it's messing everything up. Looks like the first. Looks like I made the mistake that I was trying to avoid. It's annoying. The first point is what we need to be static. How many times am I going to do this thing? Get it right. And that's where you come and be not editing constantly. Um, I know the autosaves usually come to help, but sometimes I feel like the autosaves are what are the major cause of a project crashing or something. Because they're just so random. I don't know if that was an autosave or it's just a normal load. But the one that keeps on appearing whenever I add a puppet pin, I think that one can be the cause of all my. It's an auto dressing. I just saw auto and I decided it's an auto save. I'm really sorry, auto save. I'm sorry for saying bad stuff about what you do. You've probably saved lots of lives. Probably. Remember, there's the word probably there. Let's try that and see if it works now. I take it back to a quarter even if we cannot see anything because oh, okay, that works. And this is the general one. I want to reduce the strength. Or is it offset spacing? Master frequency? Reduce the frequency. Don't you do jump around so much. That looks pretty. Looks pretty. So with the general hair, it look odd. Well, just this front part of the hair is what's flying. Looks funny with just that part flying. So what? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're working with. That's what we like. Not we, I cannot speak for everyone, but that's what I like. Just close these ones here that are just open and taking up space. I need to save, not save, but I need to pre-compose or had some color, some painting that was done to them. Let's pre-compose these eyebrows just because. The animated hair goes with your head, and the eyebrows go with the head as well. Eyebrows go with the head. So, let me listen to this song first.
To the bone, to the bone, sick
So I want it to go up, down.
to the bone.
When I put a marker here, how do you put markers again? Was it M? Not Alt M? Shift M? Okay. I changed this thing, that's why it's a bit troublesome. So with the hair flying around, let's put it at third. Third is not too bad. Let's put it at full. I can't see. So this looks bad. That's the place that it went past. So where's the head? Should I just rotate the head here or directly? Should I just rotate the head here or directly? Or should I just use due to habit, force of habit? This is what I'm going to. Such lag. So I want a rotation to occur. 10 maybe. That doesn't look like the head's breaking or anything of that sort. 2 maybe -5. No. -3 will work. -3. Let's see that. -3 should be enough. And then I want the speed graph. I don't want the value graph. Yeah, this goes here and this goes here. Let's see. See how that looks like. It would be nice if the hair was actually flat head movement. Why is it taking that long to, to just play a part that has already, like they're telling me my memory is at 97%, because After Effects is actually consuming a whole 9 GB. This dear Firefox is taking up another GB, so that is 10 GB used. There's no, I didn't even realize that the audio was off. Uh-huh. Anyway, I'm going to close this. Oh no, wait. Will it mess up stuff? Will it mess up stuff when I close the Firefox? Would it end that? Would it end up and would it end up ending the stream? I'm not so sure. It's not to take a risk.
To the bone, sick as to the bone, sick to the bone.
To leave this. That did not work today. We'll try it some other day. Let's close all that.
To the bone, to the bone, to the
That vibration from the phone.
to the bone, side to the bone, side to the bone, side to the bone.
Okay, I need to move this keyframe bit back. Considering the time it took there and the number of times, the number of repetitions that were done, that did not impress me. Let's just do the eyebrows now. That's why I told you the things that I end up working on are usually the most minute stuff that don't even make sense. Let's do position for both. Like that. Should we raise it a bit? Huh? It's not a nice. Oh. I actually moved the anchor point to the opposite eyebrows. So I was wondering, I changed the position, but I don't see what's happening. It was actually because I messed up from the very beginning. Okay, so Am I not able to grab it? To grab it? It shows a gap. It definitely shows the gap. See that? It's really, really lagging. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, and we move to the keyframes. This one goes all the way, but this one here is all the way. There's that, the eyebrows, and there's the hand. Hold your hand. So I want this hand to move. How does it look like he's pulling this upwards position, and I might need a rotation. I want it to look like rotate that a bit. Okay, let's put it at 10 and move the hand a bit. See that? Let this motion only start from this point, and then we'll do this bit. Of course, you'll be wondering why has nothing been completed over this 2-hour period? And that's because that's how slow. That's how slow I am. Gets frustrating, yeah. That's the rate of any, like, everybody's rate, everybody's speed is actually different. So if you're as slow as me, do not get frustrated. You're not alone in this. My laptop is screaming for help. It's overheating so bad. I have the fan on, but I don't think it's helping. The fan is on, but the computer is heating up really, really, really bad. I might need to get a new fan. I just need this little bit to render. Or it might be the hair that is just making everything difficult. Oh, I forgot we colored that. Was the hair. It was the hair that was making life difficult. Okay, so something like that. And since you don't want it to be stagnant, just lower it a bit so that there's some animation here at the beginning. You see like a line of face and then you've pulled it out. So that means that the tie would also be changing in terms of the tie, in terms of this moves a bit, not too much because there'll be a major movement here. So You pull it all the way back to the hand. This moves. This moves as well. Let me make it pop out all the way there. Let's see how that looks like. Uh-huh. You also need to, with the tie, also need to animate that. Frame assistant, easy ease. And then to match the speed of that one, this one is all the way, and this one is also all the way. Let's see. Let's first see. Let's see how that. Let's see how that will look like. One moment, I need to pick this up.